This SD card keeps acting up in this one, and I'm too stubborn to switch it out with a different one for some reason. That would be the sensible thing to do, right? I've been told that today's ride is going to be gorgeous and just a phenomenal ride, and so far it has been. I did notice as I was coming in through Cottonwood up in the mountains there that it looks like they have another forest fire starting up, so that's concerning. While I was there, when I first got there, they'd had several forest fires up at Bear Mountain, which surprisingly we didn't go and hike. His health has been not doing well enough for us to be able to go out and do a big giant hike in the exposed sun like that, so I didn't push it. So I didn't do Bear Mountain. I've done Bear Mountain every other time I've come to Arizona. So it's kind of unusual not to do it. Long story short, the couple of days before I'd arrived, apparently they had a big fire out that way. And then it rained finally the day I arrived, and it kind of scrubbed the air clean, so I lucked out there. And then over the next few days, you could kind of feel the smoke coming back in, and it would get, a little hazy. And then the rain would come again and scrub it all away. And then it finally looked this morning like the area had finally, completely cleared up. No more forest fires in the area, no more smoke coming in. Even if it didn't rain again, which it might, they got a little bit this morning. Then hopefully they weren't going to get any more smoke. But then on my way through Cottonwood, I saw the mountains there kind of starting, something was happening up there. So with any luck for my parents and for Sedona, it blows the other direction or something, but if not, it might get a bit hazy again for them. So, but I lucked out. That's kind of the point in that story. Oh man, now we're all stuck behind a front end loader. That's great. So the landscape here, I'm going to be kind of going up and down in the mountains again. Depending on exactly what I hit in New Mexico, I might go as high as 10,000 feet again. I'm not entirely sure, but I do think I'm avoiding that for the most part. So I should be hovering between about 6 and 8 for a good chunk of today before it really kind of like evens out, and then I head into the flatness that is New Mexico, or at least the part of New Mexico that's more stereotypical, and then into Texas. So I need to enjoy these mountains while I can. Woo! It's a nice old car. I've had the opportunity the last couple of days, like while I was there, to actually socialize quite a lot. So I don't feel the loneliness yet. And I just left this morning. Gave my dad a big old hug, had a good conversation with him right before I left. So now it's, I'm trying to find things to talk about as it relates to this trip or whatnot, but it's like I've done all my talking. So I feel like I've already said all the things that I need to say, but I haven't said them to a camera or to a microphone, so, I do want to touch on the yurt that I stayed in. So Darren and Tesney's wedding happened, and I went there, and by the time we were all done socializing, having drinks and whatnot, It's instead of me riding all the way back to Sedona in the dark, one of their good friends and the guy that we went out to his place to have the dinner and things like that, he offered me his yurt, which there should be some video I can pop in there of that. And man, was that an awesome night, Just kind of sleeping out there. I woke up several times in the middle of the night, had to piss because I don't drink that much anymore, and beer particularly runs through me. So I was pissing all fucking night. But it was amazing because all night I'd go out and I'd hear different animals each time I went out. Nature would sound a little different, but it would still sound like I was engulfed in it. It was just epic. It was really an apt descriptor. So the yurt was amazing, and my parents' place also has been really nice to stay at, though It had a little bug infestation there towards the end. Nothing like the big giant horned beetle that I pulled off myself at the gas station. The video of that on the ground and me flipping it back over, that's because it landed on my hand. Come on, buddy. Wow. That's impressive. And I flung it off my hand quickly. The poor thing landed upside down, but it's massive and heavy. I don't even know where it came from. I was pumping gas, and then suddenly it was on my hand. So, yeah, it was interesting. Anyway, I don't know that I can think of much else to say right now. So I'm just going to save the SD space and all that jazz for, I don't know, perhaps when things are, I think it's something else to say, or I get a little lonely and I want to talk to somebody. But as always, thank you very, very much for joining me. This is effectively day 6 of traveling. It's more than day 6 of my trip, but it's the 6th day of me doing 8+ hours on the road. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon.